So we'll hurry up and knock this out here. So the biggest thing today, obviously, big down day, right? CPI puts in high of week. Yes, I said it. This will be the high of the week. With this comes a little lesson. Whenever you're going into a week and you see red folder news, most of the time that ends up being either your high of week or your low of week, whether it be NFP, CPI, FOMC, all those big major data events usually tend to be the high or the low of the week. We're not coming back up to 21,000 anytime tomorrow. So with that said, because you see daily order block is now put in here, going to be a big area, and then you guys know I've been looking for this, right? Like I've been cautioning against longs for a long time now. Why? Because we have daily FVG, we have daily FEG, and then we have what daily FVG sitting down here. Whenever we have three or more, even two or more daily FVGs below us, you just have to be cautious, right? Like up here, when we were looking for a longs, like you could just tell like the price was slow to like deliver even higher because the market just needs to come down and rebalance these daily fair value gaps, right? And then look at here. We come down today, we tap. I guess we didn't tap, but I expect this to get tapped tomorrow. This old daily high to get tapped, and then what? I expect a little more downside here, down to daily 50%, right? Down here to that 355 level, which also what rebalances this daily fair value gap. Worst case, we come down to here and rebalance this. Let's go look at the weekly quick and just to remember, um, we have a weekly order block down here that could also want rebalance down here at that 273 level. So not going super bearish yet. This is what a lot of people thought here, right? Had a lot of people saying I was crazy looking for a longs after 3 days of selling, and look what happens. We have down, boom, 50%. Guess what? Daily FEG sitting here, and then boom. So it's got that same look to it, just another leg higher, right? So I'm expecting some kind of bounce from this daily 50% weekly order block level. Um, if if things like get crazy overnight and we start pumping, let's go down to the hourly chart, right? Let's get rid of all this mess. We'll get rid of all this. You guys have seen the daily now. I like this hourly FEG as a target up to that 539 level, and then up here. Why do I like this? Because a lot of times we'll get close to like delivering, and then guess what? We'll get old 50 will show up, and we'll get something like this. Boom. And look where that 50% sits. Right at the beginning, basically, of that fair value gap. So look, like if the algos like want to do max pain, this is what I do. I go up to 50%, and then guess what? Boom. Then we go hit daily 50. Can't make it that easy. If we do hit daily 50, then guess what? We then look for something like this. We hit daily 50, and then obviously our fibs will come down a little bit. It would come down to wherever that hits 50%, and then this hourly then becomes like our 2022 model, right? We get this is our market structure shift down. So then we look for, okay, if we inverse this back up, then obviously we know back to all time highs. If we get any kind of short confirmation out of here, then we know, we head back lower, and then our target is, guess what? The lower daily fair value gap sitting here. So we knew the market needed this. It's very healthy. Let this market do its 50% rebalances. It's a lot easier to take long positions after 50% retraces. So with that, we took one short position today in the PM session. We seen we had this, right? We expected price to go back down to 50%. We know we haven't delivered there yet, but we still expect the higher time frame bias to be still bearish. So we were looking for any short position. So what we seen was this: we seen 50% here, we seen 50% up into this bearish 5 minute fair value gap, right? So we seen this, and then we drop down out here. I'll drop down to replay mode here, just kind of keep things organized. And then we seen this. Um, where was it? So we seen right here, right? We seen we had uh hit 50% here on the 5 minute the 5 minute FVG up, and then we seen this. So we seen here, and we had this 1 minute fair value gap over here in inverse down. We didn't take that, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna wait for some kind of retrace because I see this 1 minute fair value gap here, right? So I see this 1 minute fair value gap. I see sell side liquidity down here coming off 50%. We rejected off that 5 minute 50%, 5 minute fair value gap. And then if you go to the 5 minute chart here, so pay attention to this gap right here. All right. So so we go down to we go up to the 5 minute chart, and what do you see? I see a big old 5 minute uh bearish order block here. So I see a 1 minute FVG, I see sell side below, I see a 5 minute bearish order block, and then the 1 minute FVG. We took a short position right at the entry of it at 451 or so, and then we took that straight down to sell side here, down to that 420 for like 31, 32 points, depending on your fill. So that was the that was the one trade in the PM session today. But we took that in TRT as well as the Discord. But with that, so tomorrow, guys, just expect, like, if we wake up and we are just displacing up. I do think a 50% retracement back up is possible. Let's clear all of this stuff out here. So 50% up. Watch for that 680.82 level per potentially up here, and then back down to daily 50 if things want to get absolutely crazy. Otherwise, that 353 level is where that daily 50% sits. So if we drag it down to here, you see that 356, 353, it's in there. I'm not going to waste your time trying to draw them perfect, but watch for this daily FVG down here. I'm not really comfortable looking for any long positions unless we see displacement up from here. Then we know we're probably going 50%, and then potentially look for shorts back down to that daily 50%, because we know the market, especially on a higher time frame, wants to rebalance itself. So with that, hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.